Let's see, recording, I hope. Yeah. What you guys are looking at here is an old Circle K. This used to be one of the franchise stores. This one is at Virginia and Central, right here. Just right downtown, uptown a little bit, right? Some people from Iran owned this store for the longest time. The sister was mean, boy. Oh man, you couldn't get past her for nothing, right? You had to have exact change, or you wasn't getting nothing. That lady was mean. But her two brothers were alright. I mean, they had a pretty cool slurpee machine, and they had frozen yogurt. They had some pretty cool stuff here, these Iranians, they did. But like about 3 years ago, one of their gas tanks, because they used to have the gas pumps and everything. This was a $100,000 franchise store. These people got rich off of this stupid Circle K. But anyways, one of their tanks ruptured, and nobody realized it for like a bunch of months because the inspector didn't come. They for some unknown reason, this was in the papers, this made the news. For some unknown reason, that year the inspector didn't come and inspect the gas tanks and the ground service and all the stuff that's in, because that's what they do when they build these old Circle Ks from the 80s and the 90s. Is they dig the hole, they put the tanks in, they line it all up, they hook it all up, and sand just runs the pumps. That's it, bang. Right? Back then they were still metal tanks. Now they use the nylon or some polymer, right, for the big 1,000-gallon tanks that they go in the ground. Now what these guys are doing is these guys are drilling. They're drilling a hole through. Right, they're drilling it down, and they're gonna tap into the leak into the ground. They're gonna build a machine that's gonna suck the fumes up. It's gonna burn it all off, right? And then once it's all burned off, right, they're just gonna pump some more concrete in the hole, seal it all up, right? And then once it passes inspection for the groundwater and all that stuff, then maybe this store will be given a license to be opened back up for business. I mean, because look, they're in a prime corner. Look, Thomas is just two blocks that way. That's a major artery street. Virginia, goes this way through the neighborhood, right? And this is like the glitz part of, downtown Phoenix. We're right at the fringe on the northern end, see? Because look, there's the BMO Bank and some big condo towers, right? So we're not that far uptown. We're only just at Thomas, right? But anyways, I thought, this stuff really happens. These guys are really out here trying to, make sure the ground doesn't catch on fire. Fracking, you know what I'm saying? There's all that crazy shit about fracking and all that stuff. I don't know. But anyways, these guys are scared because I'm pointing my camera at them and they don't know what the hell I'm doing. Funny, huh? Man, it's funny how you can make people do things when they don't want to. This is me, Brian, the old homeless guy. Yep, cruising down Phoenix. Thank you. There's another place where the ground was contaminated. This site right here is the former place where the AT&T building, the original AT&T building was here in downtown Phoenix. Right across right here, this is the Phoenix Art Museum. This used to be the public library before they built the tunnel. But this place right here is some kind of, I don't know what it is. Look at this, some kind of Art Deco, really cool looking thing where the entryway is. But it looks like it's going to be a bunch of condos or something. But that's all they're building nowadays is just condos. But anyways, this site, it was contaminated with something because it had like a 3-story basement and all the switches and stuff were in there. And the reason they closed it down and tore down the building was because it got contaminated, bro. They had this one of them little burner machines there for like a year, and it would just turn on and burn and turn off and all that stuff. So I guess they finally tested the ground and discovered that it was safe. So they sold it to these developers, and these guys were building this big old condo. That's all they're doing here in Phoenix is they're just building condos after condos after condos. It's almost like they're expecting 50 million people to show up anytime now. Hey. We got the money here in Arizona. I'm telling you, you guys need to come. It's like middle of August. The monsoon's going to end pretty soon, right? It's going to get into September. It's going to be a little bit hot still, but it's going to be muggy. And then in October, it's going to smooth right out. It'll be 70 degrees, 75 degrees. Oh man, it'll be so cool. The wintertime will be so awesome, dude. You guys need to come here, I'm telling you. But anyways, this is me, Brian, checking out the sights around Phoenix, waiting for the bus. Thank you.